Hello YouTube and greetings from Alaska. I'm George, and along with my wife Sue, we'll be sharing with you the wonders, mystery, and magic of Alaska on motorcycles throughout the riding season. If you own a motorcycle and you've dreamed of riding in Alaska, these videos are for you. Okay, so we are starting our first ride of the year. It's 2014, of course, and we've already prepped the motorcycles, changed the oil on the air filter and the oil filter on both bikes. I have a 2011 V-Strom 650 ABS, and my wife Sue is riding the beautiful blue Yamaha V-Star 950 Tourer. Here we're turning on to the Eagle River Loop Road. We live in the town of Eagle River. It's about 10-15 miles north of Anchorage. Along with the little shakedown cruise here, we're testing out the Kuryakin Pet Palace. We have a Lhasa Apso. She's about 20 pounds, and we're testing out the Pet Palace. And you'll see her when we gas up here in a little bit, but she seems to be taken to it pretty well. And we're coming towards the intersection of the Old Glen Highway and the Loop Roads. We're coming to the end of the Loop Road. Start of the Old Glen Highway. We'll be turning on Old Glen Highway here in a second. So the Old Glen Highway here, there's my wife Sue on her Yamaha V-Star, and we're constantly communicating back and forth. We have a helmet communication system, but I just haven't installed it in the helmets yet. And so the Old Glen Highway is kind of the main drag of Eagle River. It was once the main highway, and then they moved the New Glen Highway about a mile to the north. By the way, Sue and I are both longtime Alaskans. I've been here since 1972. I met my wife Sue in college, and we were married in 1980 and moved back up to Alaska in 1982. So she's been here since '82. As you see, the intersections are very wet and lots of gravel and pothole every now and again. Here we're going to fresh gas in the motorcycles. I actually stored mine with a full tank of gas and was out riding around trying to get all the old gas out. And we're both going to put fresh gas for the first time of the year. Here you'll meet Coco. And we're all gassed up and off again. Here we're just going to do kind of a nice, easy turnaround. Change the music out for you here. A little more dramatic music. Here I'm waiting on Sue, and this driver is being very courteous. One thing you'll find up here in Alaska is the drivers are really courteous about motorcycles. They're usually pretty decent about that. So here we're going on the New Glen Highway. So we cross the road here, and we're going to go over the overpass. I really wanted to see how Coco did at highway speeds. We've been going, from stop to 35 miles an hour around town, and she seemed to do just fine. But we'll see how she does at highway speeds. And so Sue and I here are working out our hand signals. We're pretty much faking it. Seeing it at about this time, Coco started whining. And I ask, okay, is Coco doing okay? Now she's going to give me the hand signal that either that Coco went down into the pet palace, or I should put my visor down. I, of course, being the obedient husband, I put my visor down, and then realized that she was saying that Coco had gone down into the pet palace because she didn't really like the high winds, I guess. And again, we're just doing a really short trip, so this we can get off the freeway and we'll loop back around home here. Sue gives the nod there that Coco's still in the pet palace, and we haven't lost her, thank goodness. But we just turned on Artillery Road. Naming off these roads here, so if you want to go to Google Earth and look up Eagle River, Alaska, you can kind of trace our steps. There's the off-ramp to the northbound Glen Highway, turning right on Eagle River Valley Road. By the way, the giggling and laughing in the background is Sue, and she's watching me narrate this video.
Good girl, Coco. Good girl.
What?
You doing alright?
Yeah, she's not shaking now.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
She's got to learn how to put her head down now. If she did put her head down, that's what I was trying to tell you.
Oh, gotcha,
I
yeah.
did set them down, but then she popped it right back up.
All right.
But I think she'll get relaxed and she'll just sit down there and
Oh, yeah. Just chill, yeah.
Okay, just a little disclosure here. I'm not saying that Sue is a good girl here. The camera won't go all the way back to show you Coco, but I'm telling Coco she's a good girl for riding on the highway, and a good girl in the back there. And now we are back on the loop road. One thing you do have to watch out for are pedestrian crossing strips. And when they get wet, they get really slippery. You need to be very careful about all the hazards of driving in Alaska. It's probably the same pretty much everywhere, I guess. But so there's the old homestead. I did install the flash to pass devices in both motorcycles so we could easily open the garage door and slip right in. That's probably a typical Alaskan garage, just full of crap. Pretty messy, but plenty of room for motorcycles. And done. That was the first ride. Thank you for watching. If you want to check us out, feel free to follow us on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. It's Alaska Biker Z. Take care.